Driver vehicle inspections are an important part of the overall safe operation of a commercial vehicle. A quality pre-trip inspection can identify defective equipment before it fails. This saves the driver, his company, and expensive roadside repairs, downtime, and fines. Repairing a flat tire at the home terminal results in a much faster and less expensive repair rather than having the tire repaired at a weigh station. A proper pre-trip inspection can help avoid being placed out of service during a DOT roadside inspection. Regulations. Part 392, Driving of Commercial Motor Vehicles. 392.7, Equipment, Inspection, and Use. 392.8, Emergency Equipment, Inspection and Use. 392.9, Inspection of Cargo, Cargo Securement Devices and Systems. Part 393, Parts and Accessories Necessary for Safe Operation. All subparts are applicable to vehicle inspections. These include, but are not limited to, lighting devices, reflective devices, brakes, windows, coupling devices, tires, steering, body components, etc. Part 396, Inspection, Repair, and Maintenance. All subparts are applicable to vehicle inspections. These include driver inspections, vehicle repairs, and vehicle maintenance. Part 399, Employee Safety and Health Standards. These include truck and tractor access requirements, vehicle steps, and handholds. While approaching the vehicle, as you approach the vehicle, ask yourself these questions. Does anything look out of place? Do I see any damage? Is there anything in the surrounding area? Is the vehicle sagging? Is the cargo secured? Are there any leaks or fluids on the ground? Are there any low-hanging wires or tree branches? Inspection overview. Pre-post-trip inspection overview. Proper inspections will identify if the vehicle systems and parts are working, failing, and/or missing. All drivers should perform 3 types of inspections: pre-trip inspection, on-the-road inspection, and post-trip inspection. The multiple-step pre-trip inspection process includes the following components: vehicle overview, engine compartment, inside the cab, lights, walk-around, signal lights, and brake system. Pre-trip inspection. Start the pre-trip when approaching the vehicle. The driver should establish that this is the proper vehicle for inspection by checking the VIN, Vehicle Identification Number. Check for visible leaks and determine if the vehicle is level. Step 1. Engine compartment. Check the following items on both sides of the tractor engine compartment: firewall, wiring, hoses, fluids, etc., coolant hoses, the radiator tank, coolant level, water pump, radiator and fan, filters, air dryer, fuel, water separator, suspension, hangers, U-bolts, and leaves, shock absorbers, steering linkage, brakes, airline, chamber, push rod, slack adjuster, drums, shoes, rim and wheel seal, inside, tires, the inner sidewall, face, tread, and outer sidewall, and outside rim, lugs, and oil level. Other items that must be checked are on the driver's side of the tractor engine compartment: air conditioner, compressor, and hoses, power steering reservoir, fluid, and hoses, steering box, air compressor, ECM, the electronic control module, or throttle linkage. The driver should check the following items on the passenger side of the tractor engine compartment: alternator belts, oil leaks, oil level, the dipstick and filler cap, air cleaner, and exhaust system, manifold, turbocharger, etc. Step 2. Driver's side of the tractor. The driver should inspect the following items: mirrors and windows, vehicle identification, name and address, motor carrier number, fuel decals, door operation, grab handles, compartments, emergency equipment, fuel tank, damage, straps, cap, fuel level, steps, lights, park, turn, and reflectors, hood latch, and equipment damage. Step 3. Front of tractor. The driver should inspect these items on the front of the tractor: fairing, lights, clearance, ID, antennas, windshield wipers, lights, headlights, high and low beams, turn, four ways, and park, license plate ID number. Step 4. Passenger side of the tractor. Opposite side is Step 2. The driver should inspect the same items as in Step 2, now on the passenger side of the tractor. Step 5. Rear of the tractor. The driver should inspect the following items on the outside rear area of the tractor: fairing, exhaust system, transmission and drive shaft, air and electrical lines, frame and catwalk. Step 6. Coupling system of the tractor, passenger side. The driver should inspect the following items in the coupling system area from the passenger side of the vehicle: fifth wheel, lower coupler, mounting bracket, slider, differential, suspension, springs, airbags, etc., wheel ends, brakes, airlines, foundation parts, lugs, mud flaps, backup alarm, rims, axle seals, wheel ends, including tires, inner and outer, sidewalls, face, between inflation, kingpin, locking jaws, lights, tail, stop, turn, and four-way. Steps 7, 8, and 9. The sides and rear of the trailer. The driver should inspect the following items on the driver's side, passenger side, and rear of the trailer: equipment damage, lights and reflectors, landing gear, suspension, springs, airbags, etc., brakes, foundation parts, airlines, and reservoirs, axle seals, rims, wheel ends, including tires, inner and outer, sidewalls, face, between inflation, lugs, mud flaps, trailer door latch enclosure. Step 10. Coupling system, driver's side. The driver should inspect the following items in the coupling system area from the driver's side of the vehicle: fifth wheel, lower coupler, mounting bracket, slider, release handle, and lock, differential, brakes, airlines, foundation parts, suspension, springs, airbags, etc., axle seals, rims, wheel ends, including tires, inner and outer, sidewalls, face, between inflation, lugs, airlines, electrical cord, connection and suspension. Pre-trip inspection. Step 11. Inside the tractor. On the left side, the driver should inspect the following items: air horn, window, mirrors, clean and adjusted, DVCR, driver vehicle condition report, paperwork, permit book, etc., fire extinguisher, seat belt. On the right side, the driver should inspect the following items: window, mirrors, clean and adjusted, In the front of the tractor, the driver should inspect the following items: windshield, wipers, both condition and operation, heater, defroster, steering wheel, the free play, horn, gauges with the engine off, turn signal indicator lights, control levers, power divider, fifth wheel, air suspension, clutch, the free play, pedals, shift lever, seat, attachment and adjustment, OBC, the onboard computer. Pre-trip inspection, the final step. The driver should demonstrate proper engine start procedures and then check the following items: warning lights, gauges, especially the ammeter, voltmeter, and oil pressure. Backup alarm should sound as soon as vehicle is placed in reverse. While in the tractor, the driver should perform the following air brake checks: static air loss, less than 3 psi per minute for combination vehicles. Pressurized air loss, less than 4 psi per minute for combination vehicles. Low air warning device. It must come on when air pressure falls below 60 psi. Emergency brake system. Park brake should pop out when pressure is in the 20 to 40 psi range. Service brake. Trailer brake. This is important. When entering or exiting the cab, the driver must maintain 3 points of contact with the vehicle. Post-trip inspections. Post-trip inspections serve the purpose of requiring drivers to have defective equipment repaired before starting the next day. Regulations require that any deficiency that would affect the safe operation of the vehicle must be repaired before the vehicle can be driven again. To continue running with an unsafe vehicle is a safety hazard no one can afford. Drivers must conduct post-inspection as required in U.S. FMCSR 396.11 and 396.13 and Canadian CNSCR 575, Part 1 and 2. FMCSR Part 396.11, Driver Vehicle Inspection Reports. Every driver shall prepare a report in writing at the completion of each day's work on each vehicle operated, and the report shall cover at least the following parts and accessories. FMCSR Part 396.11, Driver Vehicle Inspection Reports. Every driver shall prepare a report in writing at the completion of each day's work on each vehicle operated, and the report shall cover at least the following parts and accessories: service brakes, parking brakes, lighting devices and reflectors, tires, horn, windshield wipers, rear vision mirrors, coupling devices, wheels and rims, and emergency equipment. Documentation. A driver vehicle condition report must be completed to fulfill the reporting requirements. These reports or forms must be retained for 3 months from the date the report was written. The form requires 3 signatures when defects are noted: driver signature when vehicle is brought in, shop employee signature certifying repairs, and driver acknowledgement when vehicle is taken out. Driver review to ensure that the vehicle repairs have been completed. Recommendations and tips. Establish a routine. A consistent step-by-step process of the vehicle inspection will allow you to complete the inspection faster, more efficiently, and without leaving anything out. Inspections are only useful if the vehicle defects or deficiencies are noted and corrected. If problems are found, notify someone. It is okay to double-check or triple-check the pre-post-trip inspection items if you are unsure of what you previously checked. Inspect yourself. How are you feeling? How is your attitude? Are you distracted? Ensure your cab is clean and secure from all loose items. Safety precautions. Safety precautions while performing the inspection. Do not get under, in front of, or behind the vehicle if there is any chance of it moving. Keep the ignition key under your control at all times. Use wheel chocks on inclines. Use 3 points of contact while entering and exiting the vehicle. Never jump out of or off of a vehicle or trailer. Be alert and conscious to other vehicles traveling in the surrounding area. Select a safe and clear location to do the inspection. Compliance, Safety, Accountability, CSA. The relationships between pre- and post-vehicle inspections and CSA. Vehicle pre- and post-trip inspections are directly related to the vehicle maintenance and cargo basics. Roadside inspectors will hold drivers accountable for vehicle deficiencies, so it is important that you find the problems before roadside inspectors do. Although you may be confident with minor defects with the vehicle, roadside inspectors may not be as forgiving. Proper pre-post-trip inspections will significantly reduce the chances of receiving violations during roadside inspections.